Hi, Rangarao.
Yeah, hi, Ishwan.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Rangarao Padati. So I have completed my Bachelor's of Technology in the stream of Computer Science and Engineering from Vishnu Institute of Technology, which is from Andhra Pradesh. So coming to my overall experience, so I have 4 years of experience. So in overall 4 years of experience, I worked as a SAP MM Functional Consultant. Also, where I worked as a 2 years as a implementation projects and 1 year as a rollout project and 1 year as a support project. So this is about complete overall work experience about me.
Okay. So, what was your roles and responsibilities when it comes to implementation project?
So okay, coming to my roles and responsibilities in the implementation project. So I was the part from the starting initial stage of the project, like gathering the requirements from the customers, I mean business, conducting the workshops and gathering the requirements and noting down the business process, what is existing in their existing ERP process and what is has to be replicated in the SAP and noting down the fit gap analysis and testing the making and testing the business process and handing over the knowledge sharing sessions to the business users. And
Okay.
also I have,
Okay. So, here, what was your business doing? So, what is their process?
I mean, a business process, right? What is
Mm.
doing, okay.
Mm. So, in the
Uh, s-
implementation project, so you have worked for one company, right? So, what
yeah,
was their business?
yeah, okay. So I worked for the, Bosch, currently I work for a Bosch. Also itself, it is an in-house production company. Also there is a one company called Bosch Rexroth. Also it is mainly working for the hardware parts. Also in this company, right, it is mainly in a assembling unit. So it procure the some of the hardware materials from the external suppliers and assembling it together and make the final product. So this is about thing. Uh, so in this thing, right, I have configured the P2P cycle process and master data and as well as supply master data and the release strategies and as well as the pricing procedure things.
Okay, see here. So what did you do in the P2P cycle configurations?
Okay, coming to P2P cycle configurations, right? So here the PR is the standard one which we configured. While coming to the PO, so we have particularly respected to this company. So we have defined the special document type for the special procurement types and standard one for the normal document type.
Okay, here. So one question. So as a part of SAP standard, you will already have the standard process, right?
Yeah,
So this will not comes under your configuration, right?
yeah.
Right, it is directly a standard program. You can use it to the P2P cycle. So apart from that, so what configurations you have done? Is there any special process they are doing?
It's nothing about any special process, but the company requirement is that in order to identify the purchasing documents in easier manner, so they want to use the different purchasing document numbers for the each and every category.
Hmm.
So there is the only one thing customization they required. So based upon the requirement, also have used the different documents for the special procurement types and as well as the standard procurement.
What was the document type you have created?
So for the standard one, so we created in a for some of the plants we used in NB. For other plants we use it as Vivo. Coming to this special procurement types, so we use it as a JET SPO.
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Good, very good. So what is meant by data migration? Have you worked on this part?
Yeah, in real time I didn't get any chance to work on this,
Hmm.
but I know the thing what and all the things can be done in the data migration project.
Hmm.
So data migration is nothing but so mainly these concepts come whenever the ERP software is transferring from migrating from one older system to new system like an SAP ECC2 or SAP S/4HANA, or else in earlier they are using another ERP tool to now right now they are moving to SAP S/4HANA. So in this case, right? So the data which are all available in the earlier system, whatever they are using, either it is easier other ERP tool. So
Mm.
this should be transferred to the new version of the SAP, like S4 HANA. So the why you are migrating data to SAP S4 HANA is that, so there might be chances that, right? So the users can use the existing data for the uh, new procurement access as well. So suppose if you haven't migrated this data to the new system, right? Again, we need to maintain those data in S4 HANA system, which it consumes a lot of time. So migration can be done using the tools in ECC. It is LSMW. In S4 HANA, it is called as a LTMC, or else we can do the Fury app that is called migrate your data.
What was the version of your SAP you have worked?
Sorry, Ishwar.
Version of SAP you have worked.
Okay. So currently we are using the version is 2023 S/4HANA version.
Okay, so what is the difference between ECC and SAP S/4HANA?
Okay. So there are a few main major differences between the ACC and HANA system. Okay. The first one is that coming to this material number. So in ECC it is only 18 characters. In ECC, in S/4HANA it is extended up to 40 characters. And next one is material ledger. In ECC, material ledger is not in a mandatory while creating the product. But in HANA system, material ledger is in a mandatory. So without that material ledger activation, system will not allow us to create any material. And next one is in ECC, we have two concepts for vendor master and customer data. So different T codes we are using to create in a data. So in S/4HANA, both together we can maintain data in a one single T code, that is business partner. It is BP. And next one is source list. So source list can't be achieved in the ECC. So it can be achieved. Sorry, in S/4HANA, source list can be achieved within a configuration steps. And coming to this pricing procedure, the condition tables, right? In ECC, it is providing only customizing tables for 501 to 999. So in HANA, it is providing an extension of 9AA to 9YY, like from ASCII characters. We can use it. And coming to access sequence also, in earlier, we can extend only, can add only 99 condition tables to the access sequence. In HANA, it is providing a feature that we can add up to 999 uh, condition tables to the access sequence. And one more thing is uh, goods receipt. So in ECC, we are using a different T codes for the, I mean, goods receipt, goods issue, and transfer posting, everything. But in HANA system, we can use only one T code, that is MIGO, for goods receipt and transfer posting and everything. So these are the main differences between the ECC and HANA.
Okay, very good. But here one thing I hear that something you told about the source list, right?
Yeah.
Can you just explain what is the difference in ECC and S/4HANA? You are telling about the some configurations, right?
I mean to say that in terms of source discrimination, Ishwar.
Source
Uh,
destination. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
But you have mentioned that source list. Okay.
Yes, yes, sorry.
Okay. So please correct that one. Have you worked on any enhancements?
So real time, I didn't get any chance to work on enhancements, but I know so what does it mean, that enhancement? So it's
But you have almost worked for 4+ years and you have not done any enhancements. At least each company will have different requirements, right?
yeah. Also to answer this question, I can cover this RISE FW thing, right?
Mm.
Ishwar. So to
Okay.
frame
So
any
at
other
least
scenario.
here, yeah,
Okay.
at least here you need to work on one particular announcement. Okay, so like how
Okay.
to prepare the functional location, what was functional specification, what is their requirement, and what is the screen layout. So what are the tables and the technical names, field names are used. So those things you need to understand, and then you can explain that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
What is the difference between flexible workflow and release strategy?
Okay. In release strategy, which is applicable in the ECC, and it is also applicable in the HANA system, but flexible workflow, it is not can be achieved through the ECC. So in ECC, right, the release stats can be applied to the purchasing documents. So here, right, user has to be mandatory log into the system and approve the purchasing documents. In AC, right? Sorry, in a HANA system, SAP itself providing an option that are flexible for flow. So that's business users can log into the system using any mobile device or desktop anywhere without having any uh, SAP software installed in their system, so that they can review the purchasing documents and they can make their decisions. And then they can approve it or reject it. And also they can do, yeah, this is the main thing regarding the release strategy and Fairy workflow. Uh,
Oh, okay, okay, very good. So, what are the configurations to be carried out for vendor creation via business partner transaction?
so for vendor creation, right? So in terms of vendor creation or business partner,
Yes,
Ishwar?
you need to create business partner along with the supplier master, right? So, I
Yeah.
want to see. I want to create a supplier master in S/4HANA.
Okay.
Okay, what are all the configurations you are going to do it?
Okay. The first one is the vendor accounting group code,
Hmm.
and I don't remember the exact sequence steps, but I will cover this thing question.
Okay.
So the first one is the vendor account grouping code. So with help of this vendor grouping code, right, it links the so how the business partner is treating, like he is acting as a supplier or customer. So this can be linked to this here. And the same way, also if you want to configure the number ranges for the, same number ranges or different ranges for the business partner and as well as supplier and customer, so that can also, that can also can be done using this one.
You need to just work on few things like business partner roles. So, what is the
Yeah,
standard role? Okay. So, those
this one I will make
mm,
sure that cover.
you need to
Ishwar.
work on those also. That is also important.
Yeah.
Have you worked on any integrations?
Yeah, I worked on the integration topic, this pricing procedure concept along with MM and FICO concepts. So here, hmm, in
Okay.
pricing procedure, right? So as I said that in the box extra company where it is manufacturing the, one of the hardware product. So this company will procure the some of the products from the, internet, abroad countries. Also in those cases, the tax codes and the freight charges, delivery charges, so respect of this particular plant. So I configured in the with help of the FI team.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So, have you done automatic account determination process?
Yeah, I have done the automatic account determination
Can you
process.
explain the process?
Yeah, sure. So the automatic account definition is nothing but so now the material is procured. So when you are doing the goods receipt or invoice receipt, so the value of the material has to be recorded somewhere in the balance sheet of that in the company. Uh, s- so while doing the goods receipt or invoice receipt, so in order to give a manually GL account, so we can automatically configure the in the system through the material type. It can through the help of the valuation class, the GL account can be mapped to that. So with the help of the valuation class, it can be GL account can be directly picked and invoice value can be posted against that GL account. So the steps involved in the automatic account definition is the first one is uh, defining the valuation group. So this can be done using the OMWM. Next is the valuation. Sorry, first one is defining the valuation. So either it can be valuation can be done at the plant level or company code level. The T code is OMWM. And next is the valuation grouping code. T code is OMWD. So here the valuation areas which are not sharing the same GL accounts. So then here we can group together into one. And next is the valuation class. Here it is OMSK. And defining the uh, sorry. So defining the this event keys, the T code is OBYC settings. So based upon the movement types, the event keys will be triggered. So assume that we are doing the goods receipt with movement type 101. Based upon the movement type, the standard event keys will be triggered. So with help, you can go to that uh, transactional event keys. So there we can maintain our GL account with the what is the sorry valuation class is mapped with the GL account. What is the credit GL account and what is the debit GL account?
Okay, but somewhat you have missed some points like ACR, account category reference. So where you need to create new account category reference, and then you need to create the violation class, and then you need to assign that one to the account category reference. After that, you will have a material type. That material type will be assigned to particular account category reference. In this way, these settings are going to map into your material type. Then so you have a valuation class where you are going with the OBOS setting, and then according to the requirement, like what is the transaction. Then so based on that, you are going to select the BSX or WRX. So you will select that, and then you will add the GL valuation class. So based on the valuation class, you are going to add the GL account, in which account it is going to hit. Okay, so these
Yeah.
points you need to cover. So very, very important points: account category reference and material type and valuation class. These three are going to link to your GL accounts, correct?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Correct.
Okay. So these things you need to tell. So do you know FS, how to prepare the FS documents?
Yeah, I know that functional specification documents. So it's nothing but documenting the each and a clear documentation of the business process in the document, so that it can be helpful for the business users or to follow the business process.
Mhm. Okay, you can just rework on this surface document.
Okay.
What all the steps will be there, and what all the components will be there in the FS document. Okay, so first the problem or requirement statement, and then what is the solution, then how you are going to write that into a logical path, and then so what will be the output, and what are the 10 scenarios you are going to do it. So all these things will be covered under the functional specification. This functional specification has to be given to your ABAPer, the programmer. So who is going to fulfill your requirement, right? So the ABAPer will understand only the technical names and the logics. They don't understand your the requirement which is written in the words. They
Mm. Okay.
understand your requirement through the logic, through the technical names, through the tables. So these things needs to be covered in the functional specifications.
So it's nothing but fit gap analysis only document, right, Vishwa?
Yes, functional specification is nothing but whenever there is an
Okay.
requirement, so which is not fulfilling the standard SAP process, then we are going for the customization or enhancement or improvement, then we'll use the functional specification.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I remember the steps, Aishwarya. The first one is the preparation. The first one is gathering the key stakeholders like SAP MM consultant and business process owner and business end users. And here we are documenting the business process what and all they are using, and noting down the system requirements. And uh, and next step is that as a SAP MM consultant, so that based upon looking into the documentation, what and all the SAP uh, can be, so what and all the business process standard business process can be
Okay,
achieved
so
through
what
SAP.
what you are explaining is the fit gap analysis.
Okay.
Okay, so FS preparation is out of fit gap analysis. Once you found the gap, so then you will come to
Mhm.
the FS document. Okay, so now
Okay.
what you are telling is complete. It is the complete process. Like so, you are gathering the information, then you are comparing the SAP process whether it is fitting or we need to work with different way. Okay, so that
Yeah.
will comes under the fit gap analysis. But the FS preparation completely under the gap. Okay, so if there is any difference, then we are going to do this FS document. Okay,
Yeah.
do you know how to reprocess the HIDocs?
Yeah. Uh, with help of the T code BD87, we can reprocess the IDoc.
Okay, so what is the steps how you are going to do it before reprocessing? So what are the things you need to do, right? So that one you need to tell.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm. So because so everyone know that BD87 is a transaction, so where we can go there and then we can reprocess it. But so why we are going to reprocess is what is the changes you need to do to reprocess, right? So what is the correction you want to do? Where you are doing that correction, and
Okay.
where you are seeing the status,
Yeah.
whether it is passed or failed. So you need to get some list, right? So
Yeah.
from that point, you need to come to that reprocessing method.
Okay.
Can you try?
So in detail, I haven't prepared for this one,
Okay, okay, it's okay.
Vishwa.
See,
But
I will explain. See,
mm,
whenever you want to monitor the IDocs, you need to go with WE0 to transaction, and then you can give that
yeah.
time. So from and last to just time, and then you can execute. So you will get all the list of the IDocs which are generated in that particular day, and then there you can
Yeah.
list whether it is a failed or it is completely processed. So it is completely processed, then there is no way to touch that. So if any failed IDocs is there, then we need to go into that particular IDocs, why it is failed. So we need to search that. So where it is going to be available, it is going to be available at the status record. In the status record, see the what is the status, whether it is a inbound IDocs, outbound IDocs. Based on that, you will
Outbound
have the
attacks.
status like 51, 52,
Yeah.
53, 54, right? So what
Yeah.
is why it is failed? See, in that way, you need to find it and what data has to be corrected. So where the data is going to be stored in the data record, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you can go to WE19 test IDA. Then you can enter that IDAC number and then change the particular element in the data record and then save it. And then you can come to BD87
Reprocess the.
and reprocess the IDAC number. But once you reprocess that IDAC number, you are going to get new IDAC number. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
this is the complete process how to reprocess the IDACs.
Yeah. Got it, Vishwa.
Okay, please work on that. Is it
Yeah. Sure.
possible to create the new movement type?
So new movement type
Mm.
for the material document, right?
Mm.
I guess it's not possible.
Okay, so it is possible with the transaction card OMJJ. Okay, so please check.
OMJJ. Okay.
Work on that.
Okay.
Okay. Explain the difference between intra and inter-STO process. Just so what it means and what is the change
Okay.
that you can see in the PO.
Yeah. Okay. So inter process is nothing but transferring the material from within the company. So in inter, right, transferring the change of stock material from company to company. I mean plant to plant, which is situated in different companies. So in inter, right, also with delivery, without billing and without delivery, we can do the transfer of the goods. So in inter, right, so with delivery, with billing can be done. Also because two different companies are involved in the inter. Also coming to India, right? The plants belong to the same company, then no invoice posting can be required here. Coming to PO changes, right? So in India, right? The type of the PO is UB and item category is U. Coming to Inter, the type of the PO is NB and here item category is blank only. And coming to the delivery type, which is used in the Inter is it is NL and delivery type which is used in the internet is NLCC. And coming to the movement types which is used in the uh, uh, intra STO is 351 is for the stock transfer between the companies. I mean material without delivery and 641 for the without delivery sorry with delivery without billing. And any coming to intra STO 643 is the movement type which is used for the with delivery and with billing.
Okay, correct, correct. Very good answer. So almost all the points you have covered with the difference between inter-STO and inter-STO. Okay. What is the difference between PB00 and PBXS?
Okay, PPB0 is the I mean standard one gross price and PPXSA is the manual price which you are setting. So the PB00 means so suppose if you maintain the price in the purchase info record, so the price will be automatically fetched from the purchase info record in the PO. So if you maintain the condition type as PBXX, so that in the purchase order, right? So the system will ask you to enter the price in the PBXX condition type.
Okay, so
So manually you
explanation
have to
is
enter the
correct.
price.
Okay, so explanation is
Mm.
correct, but one thing you need to mention here that PP00, which is a time dependent condition type,
Yeah, yeah, it's time dependent and it is
time
time independent.
independent. Okay,
Yeah,
because the PP00 we have maintained for some particular period, and that value is holds for that particular period. But in PPXs, we are going to maintain it with manually, right? It
yeah,
is not coming automatically. So then it is a time independent. Because so
yeah,
this
correct.
this sentence has to be come at the starting, and then you can explain the difference. So again, what you have to after that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's it for you, Rangarao. Almost all the questions you have answered correctly. Very good attempt for the mark. So I wish very good in your future. So okay, so please try to attend more marks so that you will gain more confidence. So this is, I think, your fourth mark. You have done fantastic job.
Yeah, thank you, Ishwan.